this. So let me introduce these first, like what are the count A and the count, and what exactly it does with respect to the count blank and count if. So let's see, count A is going to tell us the whatever the count cells that are going to be, to count the number of the cells. Okay, so it basically does to count the number of the cells are non-empty. Those who are non-empty cells is going to be count, right? So I mean, if there is an empty cell like this, if there is an empty cell, it may not be count as consideration for count A. And also you can take count for total number of the cells what we had, including null values. You can say including whatever the values we had. And the count blank is nothing but to count the cells which are in blank, like this. If there is a empty blocks, if there is a empty blank space, it is going to be count as the blocks. And count if is going to be tell us whenever it meets some specified category. Suppose it's going to be give us some specified category which is going to be included, that will tell us this is a specified category we have in this range or in these functionalities. So let's go and perform maybe, so that you will familiar with this. Then we can showcase as in the formulation. So let's try with count black. You can also see we are just writing the count black, and also we are giving some specified path with a range of B12 to E15. So I'm just taking these kind of the ranges so that we will get some of the blank results what we had. So let's go and enter this value. So we are getting two blank spaces. One is this and one is the B2, B13 and also the E15. So this is the blank spaces we are going to be get at the blank count blank we are going to be apply as a formula. Then we can also showcase as a count A. Count A is going to be tell us what exactly the count with without blank values. So I'm just taking the range of B9 to E13. So that will go and be tell us except these are the blank, and you can see specified we have a range of 1 2 3 4 5 and 1 2 3 4. So we have total 20 numbers, but it's going to be give as the 19th value because this is a blank space. It may not be count as a count A, right? So let's go and try out. Yeah, it is going to be give as a 19th value. And count if nothing but whenever you're going to be calculated, it's going to be specified any kind of specific conditions or specific format you're going to be mentioned. So right now we are not using any specified for this kind of the results or with this kind of the ranges. So that's why it is giving as a zero kind of the value. So right like that we are going to be do count if, count else, and count A, count blank, and something called as if. So if is going to be help us, suppose let's take some conditions you are going to be apply within the range of the cells or within a cell. So it's going to be give as what exactly the true condition, and if not what will happen with regarding that. So let's go and implement maybe. So I'm just removing this for the simplicity to understand. So I'm just applying if. So I'm just typing if. I'm just double click on this if conditions, maybe if formula. So it is asking something called as a logic test along with the value and also the value. The value is going to be true, it's going to be written as this value. If the value is false, it's going to be written as this value. So logic test I'm just applying with respect to one cell, maybe this cell like D11 cell. This cell is going to be greater than 1, then my value is going to be a 1, otherwise it's going to be written as value 0. Like that I'm declaring some condition. So it's obviously not, it's obviously greater than 1, so that's why it's going to be give as a 1 value. Let's also we can, yeah, that's why it's giving as a 1. Let's also we can write as something called as you can say within the quotes greater or less, like that. Some kind of functionality maybe. Yeah, you can also specify it in terms of like that, but you can also do maybe some greater, some kind of you can say some kind of the string you want to be specified.